Hello, good morning. Do you want to hear something interesting? Um, did you know that a long time ago, it it there was so many buffalo, one herd, it would take 6 days for them to pass by. hmm but today I wanted to start Job with you and let you know, but I also want to talk to you about temptation because that's what we're all struggling with is temptation. But always remember that God is faithful, and no matter what you're going through, no matter how deep you're in your pit, no matter nothing, like there's always a way to escape. There's always a way to get away. There's and only God provides it. That's what God is trying to give you, but you don't want it. You said, I'm gonna stay here. Other people in history have said no too. Like there was a queen, Vashti, and the king called for her, and she said no in front of everybody, so she embarrassed him. And so like I wonder why do we say no? Why do you keep saying no? Why does she say no? Why do I say no? Why do we say no? Why don't we just listen to God and know that He's God? It's because you don't want to expose yourself to other people. You don't want to expose yourself to the people that are around you because you're scared of them seeing who you are, and you're scared of them judging you, and you just don't want to, you're embarrassed of yourself. But the devil tells you, I have what you want. I have the drugs, I have the money, I have the clothes, I have alcohol, I got the party going on over here. The devil dresses it up and tells you that what you're looking for is this way, and that's the lie that you believe every single day. That's why you're suffering, that's why you're hurt, that's why you're broken, is because you keep going that way. You keep looking at the distraction, you keep believing the lie. And it's a simple truth. It's a simple decision. It's a simple choice. It's a simple flip of the switch. But you just keep saying no. The door to escape what you are going through, the hell that is going on in your pit, it's a blink of an eye. Like the door to escape is just right now. No, like it's up to you if you're gonna keep suffering and burning in hell, or you're gonna just say, wait, I don't even have to be doing this. Why am I doing this? Like, do you want to suffer? Like, you don't have to. You're just destroying yourself. You believe that what you're going through is real life and that nothing can be done. You feel like you have to accept what you're going through because you choose to believe that is the only thing that can be real. So you have lustful desires. You ignore the truth. And you're to the point where you don't even blush anymore, and you don't feel wrong for choosing to listen to the lie. You don't feel bad for chasing the dragon anymore. You just do it just because you want to, and because that's what it is, and that's who you want to be, and that's what you're gonna decide to do. That's the life you choose. So you don't even blush anymore. You don't even feel bad. You don't even feel bad accepting the lie that the devil has dressed up so pretty for you. So God said, it's okay, go and do all you want. Go and cry as long as you want to. Go and get as high as you want to. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to be mad at you. You can do it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at you for choosing to get high. I'm not mad at you for complaining. It's okay that you do it. You can do it as long as you want to. But as long as you complain, then you're going to be crying. I'm not going to disturb you. I'm not going to stop you. That's what you want, then I'm telling you, my hand is right here. My hand is out open to you. My hand is waiting for you. Like, I'm just trying to help you up. Like, you can't, like they say, you can't make the horse drink. Like, and I want to tell you God's word, but I can't make you listen. But I would like for you to. God would like for you to. God would like for you to accept that what you're going through isn't even real. It's not even the truth. It's just something that you're too blind by the numb. You can't see. You don't feel no more. You're just numb. You don't hear God anymore. You don't have a conscience anymore. His voice is like a little bell, and it stops ringing on the inside whenever you don't care if it rings anymore. God is saying, God is ringing that bell for you, and he's ringing and ringing and ringing, and you're just like, no, I'm over here. I'm over here. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm over here. I don't want to hear you. But don't you hear it ringing? Don't you hear that bell ringing? It's like a little small tug on the fishing pole. Like, it's just a little bit. Don't you feel that? You have to feel that because you can feel the pain, don't you? But you try to hide and you try to disguise. And you keep telling God no. You keep saying no. I'm going to still get high. I'm going to still be mad. Like, that's messed up what happened to me. That's messed up how they treat me. That's messed up what I did. But I choose to listen to the Bible. But it's like Alice in Wonderland. Like, there's a little small door and she can take the bread and go into a brand new world that she's never even seen before. Or she can stay the size that she is and take the other drug and get bigger and go into the big door and go into the party that the devil's throwing, where he's making sure everybody's good. Do you want to stay big and go in the big door and take these drugs? Or do you want to take the bread, make yourself small so you can fit through the door and your eyes will be open to a brand new world? What sounds better to you? And like I said, that decision is whenever you decide to make that decision. And as soon as you decide, you can go in and it's right there for you. It's not when you die and go to heaven and maybe someday. It's right here. It's right now. You have to die right now. You have to make yourself small, and it's in an instant the reward that comes with it. It's in an instant. It's only one decision away. It's 1 second away. It's just up to you, and you're the one who keeps saying no. And in Job, we learned that the way that I see Job is like, imagine like a little puppet, that you pull with the strings, but the master is not controlling them. He's not at the moment. He is in the background having a conversation with another man. So the puppet is just sitting there all sad and heartbroken and just sitting there thinking about what had just happened in the play, and it wasn't even real life. Like, he's just a puppet. Like, he's just so sad about what's going on, and he's very hurt about the story that was just told in the play. But he doesn't even realize that his little world is just not even real. Like, there's a man really in the background. Like, I don't know. But God is not going to force you. God doesn't want to tell you. God's not going to force you. God is just waiting. God's just chilling right there with you, just waiting for you to say, okay, can you help me now? Like, he's just there waiting for you. God has a special gift for you for whenever you do say yes, but you don't want it, so you say God's not real. You say that you're gonna do what you want, you're gonna defile yourself. You said that you're going to listen to the news. You said that you'd rather hurt in darkness. You do everything you can to take care of your heart as long as you want. Like, it's okay. Like, God is not mad at you for doing what you're doing. It's okay. Like, you're gonna be who you are. You're gonna do what you do. You're gonna continue to do what you do. Okay, that's fine. But just know that God is right there with you. Like, it's okay. You can do what you're gonna do, but just know that He is God. That's all you have to do. But in Genesis 39, Joseph, he fell in love with with lust and beauty. And the beauty, the lady, she wanted to touch him, and he said no. So she accused him because he wouldn't give in to what she wanted. So she lied about him, and he went to prison. But God saw everything that happened. God saw that he didn't give in to the temptation, and God saw that she tried to deceive him and make him, so she lied on him. God saw that what he did wasn't what he really did. God saw that what people are accusing you of is not who you really are. God knows what you are. God knows what you did. God knows what you think and what you feel right now. Like, it's okay. Like, God knows how you feel, why you're mad, why you're hurt. God knows why you want to keep doing what you're doing, but it's okay with God. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. That's what you have to realize. If it's okay with God, then let it be okay with you too. But you say, how can I be pure with the things that are around me, the people around me, the things that hurt me, the things I want to run away from? How can I be so calm? How can I be calm when I feel so anxious, when I feel so mad, like I feel so hurt? How can I be so calm if I'm so hurt? The only way that you can escape the pain is mandatory, but you do not have to fight it. Like, you can't fight it, but there's only one way you can fight it. There is a way to stop the pain. He always provides a way to escape the pain. He can transfer your pain. He can be gone with your pain. There's a story about Jesus. There was a man that there was some demons, and they were in the man, I don't know. I have to remember the story, but Jesus said, "Get out of him." And then so the demons went into, like, I don't know, I think like 3,000 pigs, and all the pigs ran into the water and they all drowned and died. Like, Jesus can make the pain go away, like, in a flip of a switch. All you have to do is say the word. It's up to you saying the word, and it'll be done in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, I pray that you make that decision to flip the switch, because I promise you it's in an instant, in 1 second, right now, that your pain will go away. Just look into your heart and flip the switch. Let him into your heart. Let him into your mind. Let him into the area of your temptation. Tell him what your dragon is. Tell him the pleasure that you're chasing, because he already knows. So you already know. So just be like, God, we both know. What can I do? Can you tell me? Moses's bad decisions brought him to his faithfulness. Because of the bad decisions that you're choosing, that's what's making you be like Meredith in the Grey's Anatomy. She was like, choose me, pick me. That's how God is with you. But instead you choose Addison, like Derek did. You choose Addison. You choose the pain. You choose... Derek knew that it wasn't gonna be good with Addison, but he just did it just because that's just what he chose. And that's what you're choosing. You just choose Addison. You choose the lie. You choose the enemy. You choose the pain. You choose what you think is gonna ease the pain for a little bit. But if you just choose God, but you just say no. Someone said, I will choose to suffer with the people like everyone else. Then you see everything going on around you, and the people show you from the hate they have and the pain they have. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna suffer too. Everybody else is suffering, so I have to suffer. I can't get away from it. I have to suffer. So that's exactly what you're gonna do. That's what you believe. You believe you have to suffer, so you're going to. But there's a difference between pleasure and there's a difference between joy. Pleasure is what you are looking for, and joy is what comes with God when you make that decision. You are dead while you're living. You don't even know what the pleasure is that you want. Like, you love the pleasure that you don't know about more than you love God. Like, I know that we're going to all suffer, we're all going to have pain, but the decision in choosing to go with God and making that decision, that means that you're going to know that when you do have pain, you still have God, and you can always turn to God, and God is always going to help you and do it for you and help you make that decision. But you have to always make the decision every situation, every moment, every time you have a disaster, every time you feel sad, every time you feel good. Like, just always remember to make that decision all the time. And men are gonna hate you, and they're gonna cast you out, and they're gonna make fun of you, and they're not gonna like what you're saying, and they're gonna think you look funny, and they're gonna think you have a mental illness, and people are crazy whenever they talk about Jesus, and it's just a funny joke. Like, it's just a bedtime story. It's just a fairy tale. But there is a reward for you in the decision that you make. But there's also pain and suffering either way it goes. Do you want to be going through the pain and be sad and hurt, or knowing that the pain's gonna happen, so I'm gonna accept it and stand up and know that there is God? But we all crucify ourselves, and we all condemn ourselves, and we feel guilty, so we believe that we are not good enough. But if you cannot, you have to have self-control. You have to deny the party and not be the follower of the crowd. You have to deny the invitation. You have to deny. You don't want to go to the big door. You don't want to go into that party. It's obvious what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen, so why are you gonna go and do that? We all have to go through temptations, though. Even Jesus went through temptation, but he did not sin. Jesus is the one person who came down from heaven, showed us what to do. He said, this is gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen to you. I know how you feel right now. I know what you're going through. So I'm here right now, and I'm showing you what to do. So all you have to do is do it and say yes. That's all you have to do. He came down here to tell you that. He's telling you that right now. Can you hear him? The devil came and tempted you whenever you're weak, whenever you're sad, whenever you question who you are. Right now that you're doubting yourself, that's whenever the devil's gonna invite you to the party. But God came down and fought the devil like a man. He did that. He came down here in the form of a man. God is Jesus. God said, do it like this, and he fought the devil and defeated him. There is something more important than sex and drugs. The devil's gonna take you to the top of the mountain and show you everything that you think looks good. He's gonna try to persuade you. He's gonna dress it up for you, make it look real good. But you have to be like Jesus and say no. You have to say no. That's a seed for you to plant. You keep saying yes. You keep saying yes to the things that you want and saying no to God. But you have to flip the switch, and you have to say yes to God and no to the things that the devil are showing you, the things that you know are no good for you. The devil just wants you to bow down to him. He wants you to bow down to the things that can distract you, like, I don't know, social media, your phone, the judgment of other people, what you think about yourself. Those are all distractions. Anything that's not the truth is a distraction. Just think about it. Like, you're not even sure how you feel. You're not even sure what you want. You not being sure just shows that you're confused and you don't know what you want. But God is willing to forgive you, and all you have to do is be willing, and he can do that for you. He will take it away. It's always in just a second. It's always right now. It's whenever you want it. Then you can escape your pit. As soon as you make that decision, you're escaping your pit. Like, it's just one step away. But you will, if you can make the decision as long as you want to. You can keep crying and complaining and doing what you're choosing to do, gossiping and judging people and hating people and fighting and arguing and just being dumb. You can keep doing that as long as you want to, but you will be judged. You are going to be judged. You are going to be judged when you die. You're going to have to tell God why you chose to keep crying. And you choose to be the daughter of the enemy because you believe the lie that he wants you to believe. You choose to be the daughter of the devil because you would rather be in the pain, in the suffering. You'd rather be hurt during the storm. You want to be on the losing side. All you have to do is get up and come be on the winning side. In Romans 1:18, a sweep of people will believe a lie. There's a lot of people around that don't want to believe Jesus just because they don't want to work for it, just because they don't want to make that decision, just because they're too scared to come to the other side. The devil has you believing that his party is the bigger and better party to come to, and then he's telling you that, oh, don't go to that door. That's the dark and scary door. That's the door that you want to stay away from. That's the lie that he's telling you, and that's the lie that you believe in. But you have to know the truth and live the truth. Why do you keep living in the lie? Why do you keep attending the party when you know it's no good? Why do you keep thinking that what the devil has for you sounds real good? But the wrath of God is against the people who don't choose. Like, my daughter's gonna keep spilling something in the kitchen. I have to keep disciplining her. Like, I have to keep telling her. God has to keep telling you over and over and over and over again, you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. Like, you're not listening. Like, stop doing what you're doing. You're gonna get punished because you're not making the right decision. If you'll just stop spilling the milk, if you'll stop getting into the refrigerator, then I won't have to punish you no more. If you stop doing what you're not supposed to be doing, you wouldn't get in trouble. You wouldn't be going through hell. You wouldn't be living in your pit. You wouldn't be living in the storm. The storm can go away in 1 second. You can tell the life that you're living by the words that are coming out of your mouth. What are you saying to yourself, and what are you saying to other people? What is your attitude about what is true? What is your attitude about what you're going through, and what is your attitude about who Jesus is to you? Because Jesus is the truth. Everybody is trying to figure out what the truth is. Everybody wants to know what the truth is. Like, we know fire is hot, ice is cold, wrong is guilty, and good makes me feel good. But you have to find out the truth about yourself. Like, do you know where you're going? That's what everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know where we're going. Where's tomorrow? What's tomorrow? What are we going to do tomorrow? Where are we going to bring ourselves tomorrow? Everybody is looking for something spiritual on another level, a different type of high. Everybody's trying to go up to that next level, and everybody's searching for that. So we get high in different ways. We're always trying to look for something like a pick-me-up, but we don't ever find it. Whenever there's two airplanes flying in the sky, if one makes a wrong move, there can be a bad crash and lives can be lost. So it's just like how quick of a second something can go wrong, that's how quick of a second something can go right. Job knew that Jesus lives. Paul knew that Jesus lives. John said, you can know the truth, but what your truth... John said, you can know the truth, but what is the truth that you choose to believe? Like, you know that Jesus is real, but you don't want to deal with that lie. You don't want to make that decision. This life's easy. Going to this party's easy, but this one's, I'm not going to do that. You have to You have to accept the truth that Jesus is God and God came down from heaven in the form of man, because everybody in the world is like, I don't believe you unless you give me something to see. So God said, fine, I'll give you something to see. So he came down here and did it himself. But even him doing that, you still don't believe. But the only way to get into heaven is to believe. The only way to get out of your pit is to believe. That's the only rule. That's the only requirement. That's the only decision you have to make, is believe. That's the only step, the only ingredient in the recipe. That's the only thing you have to do, is just believe. And it's like the Matrix, like taking this pill or this pill. As soon as you take it, you're already healed. If you choose God. But people believe maybe Jesus is lying. Maybe Jesus is a liar and he doesn't even know what he was talking about. But my question to you would be, how many people have you lost that were close to you? How many people have you known that have passed away because of old age or because of a tragic accident? Like, we know people that were with us, and it's like their memory passes with if the memory fades as time passes by, and it's like you have to hold on to a picture so you can remember what their face looks like. But it's like, that didn't happen with Jesus. Jesus is still around. He's still being talked about. He's still being remembered. He still didn't fade away. Like, he's still alive and well. The devil is walking around on earth doing what he wishes and chooses, but so is God. God is alive and well. He is active and doing what he needs to be doing and doing what he said he's going to be doing, and just waiting for you. He's just waiting for you. God has a lot of patience, and he's just waiting for you. Like, and you know it, but you're just ignoring it. You choose to think that he's not there. But it doesn't matter who you are. Just make the switch. It doesn't matter. You're just stressed and depressed. But God said, if you do not believe I came down, you will die like you do every day. The way that you feel every day, you're going to continue feeling like that every day. Every day you're going to be drowning. You have to be punished for the decision that you're making. You have to accept Jesus. There has been war all throughout history because man keeps choosing over and over and over again not to make that decision. They think that it's okay to just keep living the life that they're gonna be living. They're taking too long. So because you don't believe in Jesus, you can keep feeling the suffering in your heart. Your heart is going to become black and cold, and you're not going to feel the tug on the fishing pole anymore, and you're not going to hear the ringing of the bell anymore. all you have to do is change your heart and choose love. Just choose to love. Just choose light. Choose to put the lamp in your life. God will love you. God will show you how to love yourself. God will show you how to love other people. You don't know how to do it on your own, so there's only one way you can do it. So God makes us go through the hurt and the pain so we can know what the pit feels like, so that whenever it's time for the reward and for you to make the decision, then you will know how beautiful it is to be in the peace and to be in the presence, to be in this brand new life. You can't choose love on your own. You can only choose love if God calls you. If you can hear that tug, it's because God is tugging. If you can hear that ring, it's because God is ringing that bell. If you can hear it and you can feel it, then God is calling you. Not everybody is being called. Not everybody can feel that tug. But if you can feel that tug, if you can feel that, that means that God is calling you. And always remember that you cannot do it on your own, because if it was up to you, you'd be doing what you're doing right now. God left it up to you, and this is what you're doing. Just listen to your heart, and what is your heart talking about? What's your heart saying to you?